this is another episode of Things to Avoid, and today we're going to talk about junk food, and that's one thing you should avoid. Now, I'm not saying you should avoid it altogether. You could indulge in junk food from time to time, but the problem is regular eating of junk food. Now, there are persons that survive on junk food from breakfast, lunch, dinner. And eventually you're going to see a lot of problems. There's a lot of risk involved with junk food if you excessively utilize it. From cardiovascular problems to high cholesterol, diabetes, obesity, lots of things involved when you regularly utilize junk food. And the big problem is utilizing the junk food but not exercising adequately to be able to utilize the calories that you intake from those junk foods. And junk foods are known to have a significant amount of calories compared to if you were to eat salads. So you could indulge with junk food, but it should be, once in a week or, once in now and then. But every day utilizing junk food is going to be a problem. Now, there are many things you could do. Now, there's several things you could use to substitute junk food. So if you are one of those persons that regularly utilize junk food every day, I would recommend you substitute some of those instances with salads. It could be chicken salad, it could be regular salad with vegetables and no meat. You could incorporate, and the more salads you incorporate, salads tend to actually make you feel a bit full. So that could be a trick to utilize if you are one of those that not only regularly utilize junk food, but the volume of junk food you consume is excessive. And when I mean excessive, we talk about 4 cheeseburgers in one serving, one meal. Those are excessive. So utilize more salads, utilize more oats, and there are many other things you need to incorporate. You need to exercise regularly, you need to run, you need to do core work in the gym and stay active. And at the same time too, there are many other things, soft things and that you have to consider. Living a stress-free life. So you try to avoid a lot of stressful activities. You tend to you get sufficient sleep. And when we say sleep, we're not talking about rest. There's a difference between sleep and rest. So while you may rest from time to time during the day, you make sure and sleep. But overall, avoid excessive use of junk food. I'm gonna call back several risk factors there: cardiovascular problems, heart disease, and those kind of things. High cholesterol, diabetes, obesity, all of those things are possible risks that could come into play with excessive use of junk foods. Try to cook more at home. You must be able to put aside some time from your busy schedule to cook meals at home. So a good thing to do if you're cooking at home, you could actually cook one meal that could stretch across 3 days. You could do that a couple times a week, so now we have a variety of things. So let me give you an example. On Sunday, you might decide to cook pilau. That could give you 4 servings. Then you don't cook on Monday. Tuesday, you decide to go and cook roti, and that's going to give you 3 servings. And then you cook something later on. So 3 times a week you cook 3 different meals that could give you 4 servings. And at any point in time, you're going to have a variety of meals that you could actually choose from. So that could also reduce your demand on junk food, but you have to find the time to allocate towards cooking these things. And once you do that, you're going to realize the dependency on junk food has reduced. And incorporate more salads. Salads are easy to actually utilize. Salads are very, very easy. All you need is lettuce, tomatoes, cucumbers, pineapple. Pineapple is a good one to utilize a lot out of. Carrots, beetroot, and you chop them up, mix them up, and you could utilize them for breakfast, especially if you're running. After you run, you actually utilize salads. Lunchtime, you could have a salad, chicken salad. You could have a beef salad if you want. So you could have all the meats you want with a lot of vegetables. So minimize, utilize the junk food. I'm not saying don't avoid it altogether. I'm just saying be very careful of your intake of junk foods. You could treat yourself for it from time to time, but it should not be the basis of your diet. I hope this was beneficial to you all. Another episode of Things to Avoid. Today we spoke about avoiding junk food, and I'll see you all on another one.